Next, we have a tweet from this guy, Blake Anderson, who was an early investor in CalAI, I believe, and he also started some projects of his own. I forget exactly which, but he's been very successful in like the growth hacking and indie app development scene. And obviously, CalAI just got acquired, and I think he was an early investor and was also very hands-on advisor is what Zach said about him. But he says the next $1 trillion product will be the AI Workspace. Humans work with agents to manage context and execute. He says he's been working on this for the past few months, but it's become clear that the big labs will move faster, Perplexity, Replit, so he's planning to open source his project. I think this is very fascinating as well. I think that Jira and Linear, which are like the main project management quote unquote workspaces for building things, have not adapted well enough to AI. I personally don't use Linear, so I could be wrong here and they could be doing great. But kind of like Blake says in the replies here, like you won't be able to retrofit it. I do think you kind of have to build from the ground up or at least revisit the primitives that you're operating in. So I have a project as well called AI Make that I was working on. I kind of stepped back from it because I'm really believing in like focusing on the projects and the commitments that I have as opposed to going breadth first, just going super deep with AI to make sure that the projects I'm working on succeed as much as possible. But within that, I did kind of realize as well, it's like you still need to do the work, you still need to drive the taste, but the actual piece of like moving tickets around or refactoring tickets, because that's very common, is like you notice that a problem is bigger than you expected, so you want to break it down into tasks. And AI is just so good for doing those things that it doesn't make sense for humans to do those things anymore. I know you can use Claude Code, obviously, with MCP, with Jira, or with Linear, and you can have it do those things for you, but it will be interesting to see a company that really tackles that head on and does it native out of the box where it's almost fully AI. Like kind of my thesis as well is like you're not even going to be moving the cards anymore. It's all going to be through chat. So we'll have to see. When he open sources his project, I'll try to cover it as well. I'll make sure to follow him.